Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over 10 anime songs, which I like a lot. I did something very similar, going over anime OPs and EDs. Went over 5 of them that I really liked, and today we're doing anime songs. Now this could be OPs and EDs, but this also includes insert songs, songs that, don't get played particularly at the start or the end, but can be played in the middle of the show. So I do have a few examples of those that will be within this list, but it is practically the same video as the last one, so I don't have to explain much. I'll be going over 10 songs I really fucking like. My first one is I Believe in What You Said, and that is the Higurashi OP for Go, particularly. I really think the new OPs from the Higurashi series are really cool. I really like the sound they're going with. And, it has this nice rocky sound. Really like the vocals on this one. And they do have quite a wide range of what they do, but they go with a more rock type style for the Higurashi, which, fits perfectly. And by far, I think Go is probably my favorite. I think the visuals do the best. Passione, though, a pretty not talked about studio, pretty new to the game. They're making good looking stuff, and they're really giving justice to this series, and you can definitely see that within the OP. I think the running animation with Rika is extremely fluent. It looks really good, and go with the song. It's a chorus. It's good. It's good. All right. Some of these I may have not too much to say. I just have to say it slaps. All right. But going on to the next one is the No Game No Life OP. Now I don't even like No Game No Life, but I do like this OP a lot. Again, another rock type one. You'll see a little bit of variety in this list if we continue on, but it's a genre of music I particularly fond of, and generally the reason why I like this, though I think the story of the show is lacking, the visual element is actually really good with No Game No Life. There's nothing to really criticize on it when it comes to Madhouse's animation. I think, OPs often get to flex the animation quality, and this I really like a lot, especially how it has a lot of transitions, though very simple, very easy, something that generally I can perform, are done so fluently and feel super comfortable when going through it with this show. It has basic zoom-ins, basic cut something in front of the shot to, pan to the next thing, stuff like that. Though it's pretty easy to do, when it's done, it actually looks very good. And, it's better than, the basic just straight cut that you see a lot. It's nice to have something with that bit of flow, though it's, very basic transitions. So, guilty pleasure, I kind of like it, how it's cinematic in that way, where it's basic, but also looks really good in that respect. And then the third one, we're finally going into a insert song, which is going to be from Love Live. Yes, a Love Live song with, of course, Best Girl. It's the Rina solo in episode 6. This song is good. In this episode was really good. There's a reason why Rina is the best girl in Love Live. If you're saying otherwise, I simply don't trust you. That's how it is. Alright, cool, going on. We all agree with this? Alright. Of course, her backstory, is pretty amazing. Her shyness is very, well built up, and her reason why she is the way she is, not being very expressive, being very self-conscious of that, getting a lot of anxiety, and, almost not going through a song. But, she brings out all of her, unique features, finally gets on stage, and the song, very fitting, just talks about that struggle, and, within the lyrics, no more hiding and stuff. Honestly, really good. Absolutely love this song. And though, it's not the usual beat I bump to, after a while it really gets down. It's a weird vibe for me, but I'm absolutely vibing nonetheless. My number 4 pick, something very recent, very new to the scene. It released very recently, and it's for the summer season. Oh yeah, it's the Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid 2nd season OP. What do I have to say? This song is just a bop. Of course, I think it's a little bit slower getting to the chorus and maybe compared to the first OP, but like that chorus goes ham by comparison. I think everyone knew how much that was jamming. We were all joking about the boys, you know, bumping down to I Know Supreme. Now, like that was honestly, it's a funny meme, but it's so true. Its chorus was really good. Honestly, you if you watching the OP over and over, you're going to start bumping to the rest of it. I wasn't, you know, too much for it before, but, you know, after a few more listens, I'm like, alright, this is slapping harder than the first one. They really improved on this one, and, you know, animation quality, absolutely great. It's done by Kyoto, so what did you really expect? Man, I actually love this one, and, like, there's only an episode that's aired with me recording this, and I'm already praising the hell out of this OP. That's just how good it is. Going on with the next one, another insert song, yes. And this one kind of feels like a Your Lie in April, and it plays kind of like a Your Lie in April ending. And that is Song for You, played within Idly Pride. Now, I'm going to say, endings, pretty similar. You know, sadness level, actually Idly Pride does it better than Your Lie in April on that final moment. But since it's an idol show, they are actually singing an idol song, and Kotono has a solo, goes out and sings Song for You, which it's important to the plot, a very integral insert song, and compared to a bunch of others that exist, where this is the song that her solo idol sister, who had died already, was going to sing if she had not died in, you know, a random car crash before the finals. And now her sister has now made it to the top in the finals, and now is able to sing the song. And then there is also a confession reveal of the love that she had, the ghost that she had for her manager. It was like, it was really good. Sorry, Your Lie in April. This one actually takes the cake, and all the songs in the show are really good. Every single insert song. But with the emotional moment grip to this one, I have to, you know, love it even more. Going on, now this song I think is overall just a bop. Probably one of my favorite composed songs of all, and that is Ida Lily from Assault Lily Bouquet, the ending song. Now this is a weird show. I've talked about it before on this channel. It's girls with extremely thick asses and huge weapons fighting these alien type things. I know, very weird concept, but you know, it's able to have big dramatic moments and stuff. So this was a guilty pleasure. But one of the things that definitely helped this show was the OP and ending were just huge bangers. With first the OP being done by Raises Solon, that being Sacred World, probably one of the best songs from Raises Solon, not going to lie. So yeah, like they already had that going for OP, it probably deserves a spot on here as well. But the ending song, done by the entire cast of the General Squad, a 9-character squad, so 9 vocalists within this song, and you know, it has a more sparky kind of rock sound. It sounds super great. It's going to be playing in the background, so you'll be able to hear it as well. Whew. This one slaps. I don't know how much I can explain it, and you know, it still has good animation in the background. It's done by Shaft, so it's still looking, you know, crisp as hell. Going on, we have, for my next one, yeah, you guessed it, I'm going to have to put another Umusume song in here. And this is the OP, but as an insert song within the final moments of the show. So, as some may know, Umusume, horse racing, idols, yes. Kind of weird. They don't use the idol aspect much, but goddamn when Season 2 used the idol aspect, they absolutely ran with it, and that is no exception with the final one, where they do the OP. The vocals have changed, you know, it isn't just the characters who sing the OP, but is, you know, kind of like the game where, you know, the winning characters would sing the song. In this, it's first 3 winners singing the OP. So, Tokai Teo, Bouquet, and Nice Nature. So, again, the animation is one of the things that really carry it. It's not even from like one of the greatest known studios ever. It was one that's definitely doing more outsourcing work starting off. But oh my god, this animation is so clean, crisp, and beautiful. Beats out most of the idol shows that even exist with their animation quality on this one. You know, it does use some CGI, but it's very well hidden. And you know, they use nice techniques like, you know, light flashing over on the stage to cut back to 2D, which is done so much. And it's like they spent so much time, along with, you know, just a powerful moment at the very end of what I believe to be a very powerful show. It's so well done. Nothing else to say. Going on to the next one, which is OP for Sound Euphonium, and that is Dream Solstice. Man, I really like this one. You know, it has, again, a lot of that type of instrumental feel that you get from a band, though, you know, it's more than just, you know, instrumental in that design, and, you know, has vocals to it. Done by the same artist that has done, you know, stuff like Violet Evergarden, done by True and stuff. And man, I think they actually really land this one super well. You know, the animation for the chorus of the song is really nice. It's very difficult, I think, to get the lighting on instruments, but they do it so beautifully in this. And, you know, how they pick up the chorus sounds absolutely great. I love this one. And of course, when they ended off saying Dream Solstice, the title of the song, love that. Greatest way to get into the show with this OP. Continuing on, again, another insert song, and that's going to be Florences' song. And if you've heard of the show, yes, it's from Vivi, Florences' song. You'd hope that the song for the show would be good, and, you know, luckily, our hopes were very much fulfilled, as I don't think a lot of the show's songs, insert songs, were that great. They at least landed on the last one, the final one, so I have to give it credit. The song, which the show is all about, it does it well. And they actually get to play a whole lot of this song within the show, which is definitely something you do not get to see much. Usually, you know, you get about like a minute and 2 minute section when you see insert songs, but you get a whole lot of it, almost the entire thing, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, going over the moments, going over the final moments of the events that are happening with Vivi, I will not be spoiling it because I should not need to. I'll probably show a little less visuals to try and not spoil you too much on to the ending of the show. It's really good. Love the sound it has, and, you know, I can't talk too much about it to avoid spoiler territory. It slapped. It slapped. And the final one for this video is going to be just the OP for D4DJ first mix. You know, it perfectly fits the show's vibe. You know, it's going to be a show about DJs, so you need the sound to go very well. The fact that, you know, it kind of flips, kind of like, you know, DJing is, you know, works very well. And I think they really know the strengths of their animation. You know, it is full CGI, and I think their models are a little bit stiff. So I think they actually, you know, put it in a more useful way to have that bit of stiffness kind of work out for a lot of this animation. But they actually have very fluent moments, and especially use a lot of lighting techniques to make it look very vibrant, very poppy. But, you know, they can do it to disguise some of their more stiff moments, and I think they use their animation very well on this one in particular. And sound just fits perfectly for the show. Again, that's generally the goal, but I don't think people do it as well as this show does. This show perfectly, I think, embodies the type of vibe this show will be trying to go for, and I absolutely love it for it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I think I actually kept it generally short. I'm surprised. This is a first for me. I thought this may have been a 20-minute video. No, it's only 15-ish. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. We'll be doing the part 2 for the thing I promised part 2 for before, but you got a part 2 to something else today. Hopefully, you know, I'll keep the uploads up on time, and I'll be able to satisfy you with the good content. Alright, but that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.